This is the Hermit, listening clearly. In a world drowning in noise, silence has become rare, and anything rare becomes powerful. You see, we live in an era of constant commentary, constant reaction, constant performance. Everyone is speaking, but very few people are observing. Most people talk to release tension. They post to relieve insecurity. They argue just to feel seen. But the person who can remain silent is not passive. No, they're observing. And observation is the foundation of control. When you don't react instantly, you're not ruled by impulse. When you don't need to be heard in every moment, you're not governed by the ego. You see, contrary to popular belief, silence is not weakness. Silence is self-governance. And self-governance is where real authority begins. We've been conditioned to believe that louder means stronger, that the fastest response wins, that staying quiet means you're losing. That's one of the most effective lies of the attention economy. Every notification, every trending topic, every comment section is designed to pull something out of you. Your attention, your emotion, your time. And most people comply without even noticing. Constant reaction is not engagement, though. Constant reaction is submission. If something outside of you can extract an immediate response from you, then you are not operating from choice. You are operating from reflex. And reflex is the opposite of power. The first visible symptom of inner disorder is the inability to remain still. You see, silence reveals structure. Noise reveals instability. There are two kinds of power. There's borrowed power, and then there's owned power. Borrowed power lives in applause. It lives in validation and agreement and fear. It requires an audience at all times. Remove the audience, and it collapses. But own power is different. See, own power comes from internal order. It does not expand when praised. It does not shrink when ignored. See, own power simply is. The loudest person in a room often appears dominant, but they depend on being heard. Dependence, even well disguised, is weakness. The person who governs themselves has no need to dominate others. No need at all. They already possess what domination tries to simulate. Here's the part that most people won't admit. Silence is uncomfortable because it forces you to face yourself. Noise is a distraction. Scrolling, arguing, posting, performing. It all keeps the internal conversation at bay. And I've noticed this in myself. The moments I feel the urge to reach for noise are usually the moments I don't want to sit with something. When everything goes quiet, what is left is you. Your thoughts, your patterns, your insecurities. If your identity depends on external feedback, silence is going to feel threatening. But that discomfort is where structure gets built. You see, you cannot develop internal order in public. No. The architecture of a stable mind is always constructed in stillness. Discipline is misunderstood. You see, most people think that discipline means force. They think it means grinding, pushing, overriding resistance. Well, that's one form of it. The deeper form is quieter. It's alignment. It's choosing your long-term clarity over your short-term ego. The ability to stay quiet when provoked. That's discipline. The ability to observe fully before responding. That's discipline. The ability to say less and mean more. That's discipline. When your words are measured, your energy is preserved. When your energy is preserved, your actions carry weight. Precision is power, and precision is born in silence. There's a pattern to chaos. Emotion spreads fast. Fear spreads fast. Outrage spreads really fast. All it needs is one person who can't hold their center. Now, on the other hand, order moves slower. It's deliberate. It requires restraint. But stable structures outlast unstable ones. And that goes for buildings, organizations, people. The people who can remain centered while others spin round and round and round is not really, can't be called suppressing emotion. No, they're structurally stable. And stability outlasts spectacle. Always. If you take one thing from this, let it be this. In a world optimized for noise, silence is strategy. It's not retreat. It's not passivity. It's not fear. It's strategy. Observe more than you speak. Pause longer than it feels comfortable. Respond slower than your instincts demand. Build internal order before you try to build external success. Because when you're governed from the inside, you cannot be ruled from the outside. Silence is preparation. And the one who prepares in silence moves with clarity when it matters most. Observe more than you react. Govern yourself well. And I'll see you the next time.